Welcome on in, everybody. It's T1D Tuesday. T1D Tuesday, if you don't know, is our bi-weekly streaming series where we talk all things type 1 diabetes. And we usually try to get somebody from the community, someone who works in the T1D space, really anybody that is affected by type 1 diabetes. And I'm excited today because our guest is none other than Robert Moyer, and he is the founder of Freaky Fast. Is it just Freaky Fast or Freaky Fast Broadcasting?
Broadcasting.
Freaky Fast Broadcasting.
With two E's.
With two E's, yes. So hello, Robert. Welcome on in.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's going to be a great show. Hopefully everybody enjoys it.
I agree. And I think I want to start too, because I don't know if a lot of people know, because obviously we were talking about this offline, that you are really behind the scenes at Freaky Fast. You're coordinating stuff, run of show. So people might not know your connection to type 1. So do you mind sharing with the group?
Yeah, sure. My connection to type 1 is due that I have type 1 diabetes. I had to go into a little bit of story about myself, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody out there, day and night, wherever you're watching from.
Good time zone, right?
Yeah, time zones, a whole bunch of different ones. But it's going on probably about 25 years now that I
25.
had. When I turned 19, I started not feeling good right before my 20th birthday, and I wasn't feeling good. So I went to my family doctor to find out, what's going on and everything. And come to find out that I had type 1 diabetes. Only one in the family, unfortunately. So I took the brunt of it, is the way I look at it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've been dealing with it since I'm 20, and I'm turning 50 this year. So yeah, it's
Wow.
been over 20 some years. So that's how I found out, that I have type 1 diabetes. So that's what got me looking more into the type 1 diabetes stuff. 20 years ago, diabetes and cure wise was not what it is today. It's leaps and bounds from
Yes.
when I've had it to what it is today, from technology wise to today. Back then you had to use, a piece of paper, and you had to write everything down and, keep track that way. And you had to do mathematical
Are you
stuff
good
in
at
your
math?
head. No, bad at math. So that even made it worse. But so yeah, so I had to deal with all that stuff. And I had my ups and downs with it, like anybody else. I laid on my deathbed 3 times.
Wow. You went to
From
DK?
Oh, multiple
Wow.
times. So yeah, so basically come to find out I have uncontrollable type 1 diabetes, which is doesn't make it any better, right? I mean,
No.
so I found out I had that, so I really had to watch what I eat and everything. Well, I'm in my 20s. I told you before we went live, I am Italian. I'm very stubborn, and I don't like listening to nobody, and no one tells me what to do. So I didn't listen. This
Yeah.
all comes back on me. So whoever's watching this and listening, just think before you do, okay? Because you'll hear my story, and this is something that you can prevent for yourself, and this will lead up to how I met you.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Let's do it.
so um, I didn't listen, and I ate whatever I wanted, and it harmed me. It didn't help me anyway. It just started really, tearing down my body over the years, till finally the doctor told me flat out, and this was probably about 2 3 years ago. I lived 15 years of my own way, where my blood sugars would run so high all the time. That became normal to me. That was normal. I felt normal. So
Wow.
anytime my
Okay.
sugar would go to where it's supposed to be, my body would get sick, because that's not normal to me. I've learned to live with a 400, 500 sugar all the time.
Wow.
Years, at least plus 17
That's
years.
so high.
That way. Yeah. So, but come to find out, that's breaking down my body, as you know, and that breaks
Yeah.
down, your cells, and just a whole bunch of different things can happen. So I winded up going to the doctors, and the doctor basically told me, he goes, "You got grandkids?" I went, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, you better straighten up or you're not going to see them anymore." Yeah, I mean, what else can you
Yeah.
do? You gotta be blunt about it. If I
Right.
don't fix myself, I'm gonna die. And I hate to say it that way, but I was putting myself in that predicament.
Yeah.
Well, I changed my ways now in 3 years. I now got the Dexcom 7,
Nice.
and
There it
I watch
is.
what I eat and I take care of everything that I need to do. My health is getting better, but I winded up from not listening. I got neuropathy damage.
Oh
My
no.
eyesight's not good. It's okay, but it's not good. You got to get your checkups and things like that. But
Yeah.
my main thing is my muscles and my neuropathy are deteriorating.
Yeah.
I've had a heart attack from it.
Oh my
Lived
gosh, Robert.
lived through that. I had 2 stents put in. Lived through that. Um, so I count my blessings. All right. So any
Yeah.
young people that are out there watching, the best thing to do is just listen to what you need to do, or even people today, just listen what you need to do. I
Yeah.
know it's hard. I know that junk food looks good. I know that chips, you could eat a whole bag of them sitting watching a movie. I get it. I've been there. I've done it. Um, but it's not worth it.
Right.
It's not saying that you can't snack on it.
Yeah.
Just watch what you
Everything in
do.
moderation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because my doctor always told me, it's you're not taking enough of medicine for what you're eating. Figure out your medicine, and what your body reacts to doesn't mean you can't eat it.
Right.
You can still eat it. You just gotta figure out how to.
Appropriately.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So anyway, so that's a little bit about me. So what led me up to
Done,
meeting
done,
you
dua.
and doing this is that I'm owner of a broadcast business called Freaky Fast Broadcasting.
Yes.
We basically do it, for free and help out the iRacing community. Now, people don't know what iRacing is. It's an EA game that is NASCAR based.
Mm.
Not only NASCAR based, it's racing based game. It's a sim game or a game. They have you any kind of racing that you want. You name it,
Mm-hmm.
they have it. It's just crazy what they added into this game. So I got involved into that. So I started helping out the community with broadcasting their leagues, like you would see different people doing, you know, stuff like that.
And you guys were doing it on YouTube at first or only
We're
YouTube?
still on, we're still on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Okay.
started out on Facebook, but
Okay.
Facebook
Yeah. They
became,
got rid of their
well,
kind of streaming. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and their rules, and that we ain't gonna go there with Facebook.
Yeah.
So we winded up over on YouTube, which is a better VOD too, because you can go back, nothing gets deleted. You can go
Mm-hmm.
back 5 years and watch old races and how we grown from when we started to where we are now. It's
Right.
amazing. The technology is
Yeah.
amazing, things like that. So with that, we started broadcasting people's leagues and everything, and it just grew from there. And I was like, okay, cool, but I can't do this all myself.
Yeah.
I need help. So my buddy Zach, that you've talked to,
Mm-hmm.
we decided, well, let's get people to come in the booth and have them commentate like you would see NASCAR on Fox,
Right.
NBC, Dale Earnhardt Jr., things like that. What you literally see on TV, we do it in a different way, but it's the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no difference. Except we have to watch our P's and Q's and what we say. We
Mm-hmm.
can't be NASCAR and all the way because of copyright, stuff like that.
Sure. Sure.
So me and Zach started doing it, and before we knew it, it exploded. The name got out there. Everybody started to recognize who we are. We do a great stream. It's high quality.
It is.
A lot of money goes behind it to get this done. So we ran into Sam that was broadcasting somewhere else. He was looking for more work. Well, he became one of our best friends, and now he's with us. So he's been with for maybe 3 years, somewhere around like that. Me and Zach known each other for about 7 years.
Yeah.
somewhere around there. So it's not like this is a flyby thing. We do it. So that's what led us up into meeting you. Zach reached out to you
Hmm.
because he can communicate with people better than like I told you before we go live, before, with
Selling
people
yourself
that
short.
well, this is very odd for me to even be on camera. I don't mind talking, but
It's
being
like
on
a
camera and
mystery
talking,
reveal.
it really is,
Here's
honestly.
Robert.
More or less. I mean, now my community knows me, but
Yeah.
you very seldom see me on camera. I'm
Yeah.
very that's just not me. So where was that with Zach and
Zach.
Sam?
Yep.
Yeah, so he reached out to you. We started talking before he reached out to you. I said,
Hmm.
I would like to do a charity race. And he goes, okay, well, what are you thinking? I said, well, let's at the beginning of the year, the big hype with NASCAR and just racing in general
Hmm.
is the Daytona 24 hours,
Right.
which probably everybody knows about that out there. And so I said, why don't we do a charity event and let's try a 6-hour event to have people prep in the game to get ready to do the iRacing 24-hour event, which is a
Hmm.
huge thing in EA Sports and iRacing. And Zach's like, oh, okay. I said, but he goes, well, what's the charity event going to be for? I said, juvenile diabetes. And he goes, okay. I said, the reason why I want to do it for juvenile diabetes is because I don't want to see a kid live like I had to live
Yeah.
with this. If we can find a cure that makes that kid that becomes 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever, I don't want them to live like that. I don't want them
Hmm.
to live with it. If we can get something out there to help them, I said, that's what I want to go for. Well, he did his research and he found you and found back, what was it before this? Not
JDRF.
T1D,
Yep. Now it's
JDR.
Breakthrough
Right.
T1D. Yep. Yep.
Right. So he found that, and the following year that's when we did the Daytona,
Which was
6-hour
awesome.
event.
Yeah.
And I forget what we raised. I'd have to go look, but it was, I forget what we raised, but it's just been getting bigger and bigger.
It really
And the
has.
community's just getting bigger and bigger. The word's getting out there bigger and bigger. And every time I see us break our numbers, I smile. I smile because we put a goal in and say, this is what we raised last year. Let's go over that. Of course, every year you want a bigger goal. And every year these guys and girls and families and anybody that has juvenile diabetes, they come out and help. And I just smile about it. I'm sorry, I just do. I just get
It's
really, it
awesome.
just
No.
get emotional about it and want to cry because this last one that we did, the money that we raised, I just was kaboom. I was like,
Yeah.
you gotta be kidding me. Like, we just didn't break the record. We shattered
Smashed
the
it.
red. Yeah. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh crap, what do we do about next year now? Do we go 5,000? Do we go
I
7,000? Like,
mean,
I mean, I don't care, but how far can we go with this until you hit that wall? So
yeah.
again, but it's been great. It's been great. So that's a little bit of story about me
Yeah.
and what I do. So if anybody's got any other questions, more than welcome to ask or reach out to me, and I'd be more than welcome to help, answer, do whatever I can.
So helpful, Robert. You've been so great to work with. I have a question for you though. So
Mm-hmm.
when Zach reached out or found us, was that the first you'd ever heard about JDRF or Breakthrough T1D?
Yes.
Wow. So you
Yes.
had no idea we existed.
I'm the type of guy that don't go researching things. I'm the
Yeah.
type of guy that thinks he knows it all. So I've
Aren't we
learned
all a little guilty of that? I don't know.
I've learned over the years that I don't know nothing. Like, I
That's just
just
getting older, right? You realize you really didn't know anything.
well, that's actually true because as
Yeah.
I get older, I'm forgetting things.
Yeah.
Just a key thing there for as people get older. But yeah, I mean, I know some of my stuff, but things that I didn't
Yeah.
know, I never, like, I don't know. I'm a one set guy. So
Mm-hmm.
like if I'm focusing on doing a charity race, my mind don't go nowhere else
Yeah,
but
you're
make
focused.
sure that that is my number one focus.
Mm-hmm.
And I get so tied up into it that I'm like a horse walking with blinders, and that's not good. It's because I, I got life outside of this, and
Mm-hmm.
I forget about that, or I'll
Yeah.
forget, like, did I eat dinner?
Right.
Uh-oh. I better
Oops.
go check my look at my sugar, and I'll grab my phone and be like, "Oh man, I better go eat something." But I'm
Yeah.
so focused that I forget to do things, and I get yelled at all the time from my wife and my kids and Zach and Sam and
I think
things
there are
like
worse
that. So
things to like have be your negative or like your red flag in life. Just say you're
yeah,
too focused, you want things to go well. That just seems like high performing behavior.
yes, and it is, and
Yeah.
it could be a good thing,
Yeah.
but it also could be a bad thing.
I totally
So
get that. There's so much going on too that takes our attention away at any given
mhm,
point in a day, which I think too, you know, I love to, see kind of how obviously Freaky Fast is not the only thing you do.
mm,
You have many things that you do in your life. We were talking about how we work from home.
yep.
How do you kind of prioritize your health among all of these other things that you have going on?
Well, I learned my health has got to be number one now.
Yeah, so
Um,
you've basically forced it on the thing now of like this is what I'm doing
yep.
based on the experiences you had that you talked about earlier.
Yes, which is very hard for me,
Yeah.
because I'm very focused on, like I told you and told everybody, I'm very focused. So they have that saying, teach old dogs new tricks.
Yeah.
I'm one of them. So it took a while, for me to
Sure.
put that on top. But once I get used to doing that,
That's what you do.
it's a path. It's just a railroad track.
So it's like making it a routine
Yes.
makes it
Yeah.
permanent for you.
Exactly, exactly,
Okay.
because I used to smoke too. I was
Yeah.
bad, and I used to smoke,
I was bad.
17 yeah, 17 years, and, I quit. I said, "It's either you keep smoking or you quit," and I gave up the cigarettes. I haven't had a
There you go.
cigarette in probably 8 months now, maybe,
Oh, nice.
and my wife quit,
Congratulations.
and she's, going on 3 years. My sister quit,
Wow.
she's going on 4 years. So we all decided we're done.
Yeah.
We're done with it. So, yeah,
Sounds like you
and
have a
that was
family.
great.
Your family has a lot of willpower.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
awesome. That's very
Yeah.
motivating to be around
Mhm.
people like that.
Yes. 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 So if you're a smoker, go talk to somebody.
Go
Honestly,
message Robert. He'll tell you
I'm
what's
here.
up.
Yeah, I'll take a phone call. You can have my number. Call me up. Honestly, we'll sit down. We'll have a talk. We'll have a face to face talk.
In
You know.
chat, we got a lot of congrats on quitting and
Thank
being
you.
off for 8 months. That's huge.
Thank you. I appreciate it, everybody. God
You
bless.
deserve that and your family.
Thank you.
So I mean, you talked more about how when you were diagnosed with type 1, you were 19.
Yes.
And you also talked about, which is a question I love to ask, was how technology and everything has changed and how long it's been since you've been diagnosed with type 1. You know, with all that in mind, what gives you hope for the future as a type 1 diabetic and for others like you?
Yeah, but to see the difference that I seen, with technology, coming to today's with, the meters, and you don't have to poke your fingers no more.
Check your phone.
Check your phone and things like that. It really, technology is amazing, and I just don't see technology slowing down. What I see, and I could be wrong with this, but we'll see. But what I see in the future, and I'm hoping for diabetes, and I'm hoping that we just get a cure, right? I
Yeah.
mean, let's just get a cure and be done with it, and move on from it. But if not, until then, keep raising money and everything. But AI, I
Mm,
really see AI somehow, some way
playing a role.
working its way into helping people with diabetes.
Yeah. Just
Talking
healthcare in
to you,
general.
it's got to be something. I don't know
Yeah.
where it would go or how it would go, but my brain thinks in my head of, instead of looking at your phone all the time and looking at a
Hmm.
meter, that it literally, your phone just talks to you and tells you,
Does
hey,
it?
your sugar is 198. You
Yeah.
should eat something. Eat 35 grams of carbs or whatever,
Right.
and your brain don't have to, again, do the math.
Yeah.
It's all there for you, and just go do it. That's
That's a
honestly
really
where I
good
see it
point.
going.
I feel
I
like
think so.
enough hasn't been talked about with the applications of AI with like type 1. I haven't really seen anything come out yet, so I'm curious about
Not
that.
yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
I mean, because now I was just talking to someone else about, like Ozempic and GLP-1s,
Hmm. Hmm.
about, using those for helping with type 1 diabetes management and lifestyle.
Right. Right.
And those studies just kind of have started too. And I
Hmm.
mean, it's not surprising. So I'm sure like any sort of technology or something that can help people with type 1 live a better life, like I'm all for. And
Or even type
AI's
2.
got to be, yeah, right. Cause I think too, that's the other thing is like some of these applications of these other drugs that have been used for other things end up having multiple applications for multiple diseases.
Exactly. Exactly.
And that's so big, may as well help more than one population. Because obviously
Hmm.
GLP-1s type 2, is
Right.
more what they're, or obesity in general. But if it can help somebody with type 1, why not?
Right. Why not? Right.
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 So
Kill a bird
interesting.
with kill two birds with one stone. Well, not, or
So
just knock them off their
just get
pedestal.
them off of there.
Yeah, don't kill them. Just knock them off. Don't kill
Just shoot.
them.
Um, so your prediction is AI.
That's
And
what
basically
I
like
think so.
technology is what gives you the most hope.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yes.
you said that you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but like there are so many updates in technology that happen with your type 1 and with streaming, and you're keeping up just fine. So
Well,
let's say that, because you guys have a great broadcast and all
thank
that
you.
stuff. So it's a
Thank you.
lot to keep up with in
It really
general.
is. It really is. But I'm also the type of guy that likes to make a challenge or fix something. If I
Yeah, if
break
there's something
something,
better too that you can use, why
yeah,
not? Yeah.
yeah. But I'm the type that likes to break things and then fix it.
Yeah.
Because then if I don't know how to fix, if I can't get it to work or something,
Yeah.
I'll get it to work.
Right.
You don't got to teach me coding. I'll figure it out myself. And now I'm talking geeky stuff here, ladies and gentlemen, like stuff that a lot of people are like, whatever.
So wait, if you're trying to fix something, what's your go-to? Like are you like Reddit, YouTube, just
Uh,
tinkering with it to like figure out the solution if like something's broken in your technology for streaming? Where do you go?
just Google and
You Google.
YouTube and Reddit and
Yeah.
just start reading and reading and reading.
Yeah.
Just a lot of reading, you
Yes.
know.
Oh, same.
But I've been doing that for over 10 years now. So there's certain things that break down like, oh, well, okay. I know how to fix that.
Right. Pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Love that. Break it, then work out how to fix it fully is my jam. Got other people in chat that do the same.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's always
My,
good
my,
when you are able to figure out how to fix something like that. That seems so like it doesn't make sense why it's not
well,
working.
well, that's what, yeah. And what's funny is that I flip homes for a living.
Oh,
So
okay.
I get to go demolish homes and then I
Yeah.
fix them and I turn them into a junk place to a beautiful place.
That's
So
awesome.
that's what I do for a living.
That
So,
kind of relates then.
hmm
Yeah.
hmm so I have fun breaking. And trust me, I take sledgehammers at things and
Oh my
walls and
God. What a stress relief. I've always
yeah.
wanted to do that. I've never done that in my
My
life.
wife laughs at me because I'll pick up a 50-pound
And
sledgehammer
just
and I'm just this little skinny guy here and I'm like right through the wall. Yeah, baby.
I've done this before.
That's right. I don't know what's on the other side, but if the water comes flying out, we have a problem.
Do you find so? I mean, flipping homes and stuff. It sounds like your days are not always the same, and you're
Mm-mm.
kind of doing a ton of different things. Um, what what is something that I guess you have to deal with on a daily basis that other people wouldn't even think about? Like, especially if you're not having necessarily a normal day where every kind of day looks similar in terms of structure. What is something that other people wouldn't even have to think about, but you do because you have type 1?
Mm. I really don't know. I do so much.
I know. That's what I'm hearing. I'm like, and you talked about you're prioritizing your health and everything, and I'm just like, I don't know how you're
Yeah.
keeping track of it all.
Oh, well, I just, I've learned, um, takes time, but
Yeah,
I have learned and went through the struggles. And
right.
I go to work some days when when I have jobs to do, and I struggle, I hurt, I'm
Yeah,
tired, I'm
yeah,
exhausted. I have my good days with sugars and my bad days with sugar. And some days it seems like I'm taking more medicine than I am eating. And then there's other days I got to eat more than I'm taking medicine, so
right.
it's still a struggle because it's uncontrollable. Even though I'm doing better, it's still uncontrollable.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter what, even the doctor told me, no matter what you do, you're not going to cure it, of course. Um, but you can maintain it a little bit and keep it,
right.
try to keep it level. But she said, with your type of diabetes, it's, unfortunately, that there's no good way or wrong way of going about it. You just have to take it an hour by hour and just deal with
Uh,
it and figure out what your next meal is going to be, or, you know, how you feel.
what's your level right now? What's your A1C?
Oh, my A1C, high.
High?
What was it at the last doctor's office? I think it was 10.1.
It's
And
not horrible.
no, but I used to run for years, no matter what I did, it like 12, somewhere around, 12,
Yeah.
11.
So it's gone down
And
though.
it's gone down.
Yeah.
And I just got it tested. That was my last test. Just got tested. I think I'm down to 9.1.
Nice.
So it's going in the right
Yeah,
direction.
that's
And
great.
I'm feeling better,
Yeah,
but the energy's still not there.
sure,
And
sure.
I think that has to do with when I had my heart attack.
Right.
Unfortunately, I just feel
When did you have
tired
your
all the
heart
time.
attack?
2 years ago in
Oh my
October.
goodness. I had
Yeah,
no
yeah,
idea, Robert.
yeah. And this last September, they put a stent in when I had my first heart attack,
Yeah.
and then this last September they had to
Another one
put
in?
another stent in.
Oh
That I
man.
had 100% blockage.
A hundred
So
percent?
yeah,
Holy moly. Wow.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm
So
so happy that you have turned things around.
yeah,
The
got my
world needs more
cholesterol
people
down
like
too, which
you.
is good. Well,
Yeah.
you live and learn, right? That's what they
Yeah.
say.
Of course. Of
I just
course.
never learn on certain things.
I think though, what I will say though is it's refreshing to hear someone
Hmm.
talk about, because if you go on social media and stuff, a lot of people are just showing like the best parts of
Yes.
things. And so it's I think refreshing to hear, especially someone who has had type 1 for as long as you talk about, all the highs and lows, and I'm still
Yeah.
working on getting in range, like you're just living and you're trying to get through.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
there's probably 90% of people out there that live like this. And
Right.
it stinks, but just keep going to your doctor and doing what you gotta do.
Exactly.
It's all willpower. That's all I can say. Everybody's different. You're never gonna be able to tell somebody out there how to do it. They gotta learn how to do it.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, we got in
that's
chat, thank you for being open about your struggles, and it is difficult, and it's nice to hear other people also say it's difficult instead of that like toxic positivity. Of like,
yeah,
"Oh, well, you can just do this, you can just do that." It's like, "No, like let me be upset that I have
yeah,
to do this
yeah.
in the
No,
first place." But then you
exactly,
can push
exactly,
past it, and
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
think
I
too with like
agree.
in our world, like just nowadays, a lot of people, it's like a not a necessary glamorization. I can't really think of the best word, but this whole making laziness like appealing,
Mm,
like, rotting away and all this stuff. And like that while it is good to like normalize it, there's also like life to be lived
yes,
outside of your phone.
exactly.
And I think there has to be a better way to balance it. I feel like society always goes from one extreme to
To
another,
the
to
other.
another, to another. And there's never like a balance. And it's on the person to figure out their balance. And it's hard to do
Eh,
that when you're hearing everybody talking about different things at once and finding,
Is that
solace in the chaos.
Well, and that's a good point too, because when it comes to type 1 diabetes or type 2 or any kind of disease out there, you
Yeah.
always got it back
Yes.
and forth, and you're always trying to go, okay, I should do
Overcorrect for
this,
that.
but now I got to
Yeah.
do this. Wait, no, now you want me to do this? No, wait, when did that become a thing? And you you gotta block some of it out, I feel, and you gotta learn on your own. No one's
Mm-hmm.
gonna teach you. I mean, we can teach you, but it's up to you to apply it,
Right.
right? And then you
Exactly.
can't make everybody apply what you're trying to
No.
teach. So it comes down to every human being, and every human being with type 1 or type 2, including you, are
Mm-hmm.
different. You're different than me. We might
Mm-hmm.
have the same disease or illness, but you're totally different than the way I live, like or the way you eat. I could
Yeah.
eat what you eat, and it's gonna react to my body
Right.
different than yours, and that's what gets me frustrated with diabetes a lot. Is that
Mm-hmm.
they got this culture, and they got this, you do this and do that and do this, and it's like that don't work for me.
Right.
I can't eat yogurt. Yogurt makes my sugar spike. But if I
Oh,
eat Greek yogurt, it doesn't make my sugar spike.
weird.
Weird, but I have no answer
I
for
wonder
it.
why
But
that
it
is.
is,
That's so
I, it's
crazy.
so crazy, ain't it? Really, honestly, even I told my doctor, and she just shook her head, going, I don't even want
I
to
don't
know.
know.
Yeah, she don't know,
God.
and so the things like that. But you got to live and learn,
Yep.
and
Yep.
you're gonna have, when you go to these diabetes classes. I'm not saying they're bad. They're good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Especially to
Go
like
to them.
start initial
Right.
knowledge.
Go to
Yeah.
them and learn. Okay, this many calories. I got to take one unit of insulin for this many carbs.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I eat this many carbs, it's 4 units. Should
Right.
cover that. And if it doesn't, means that you got to take more medicine to cover the carbs. That 1-to-1 ratio is not working. So
Yeah.
yes, that's where the classes go. That's where that go with that.
Oh
Because
yeah.
do you remember the insulin pumps? Which are still out. They used to have an insulin pump that you'd put on, and you put on the
Oh
side of your
yeah.
belt.
Yeah. I know what you're talking
I
about. Yeah.
used to be on one of them
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
and it would basically do what the G7 does now,
Right.
but
Right.
it would pump the I didn't have to take insulin.
Right.
It did it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Best technology years ago at that time, that was the best thing ever.
Of course.
But of course, technology again got better, but yeah, so I didn't have to worry about it. I programmed it all into that my thing. It
Did
I
it
just
for
made
you.
sure it had insulin in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's really basically
But
all it
also
did.
based
So
on your experience is what you're saying. Like you had to
mhm.
figure that out for yourself.
Yeah,
And we got
yeah,
some of that in chat too. Like there are so many people who say if you're a T1D, you should do this, and I promise this will happen, but they never take into account that everyone is going to react differently. Exactly.
bingo,
Yeah.
bingo,
Absolutely
bingo.
bingo. So you were saying you can't eat regular yogurt, but you can have Greek yogurt.
Yeah,
On the subject of food, do you have like a go to snack when you're low?
go-to snack is either Skittles or Starburst.
Handyman.
Oh, I'm a huge candy man,
Handyman. All right.
and that's another fighting battle that I
Yeah,
fight
I
every
bet.
day. Every day, I'm a chocolate guy. I'm a chocolate lover. I'm a candy
Sweets.
man. Sweets. Oh, I could eat them all day. Eat them all day.
Yeah, because some
But
people have
but
said Twizzlers, um,
uh,
the little Swedish fish.
oh, okay. Yep.
Some people do the glucagon, like the tablets, the fast
Tablets.
acting.
I got.
Yeah.
Yep. I got
Some
those.
people prefer that. Obviously,
Yeah.
we get apple juice. Juice is
Yep.
kind of a normal.
Orange juice.
Yep. Juice is normal. It's just about finding things that you can transport.
Yes. Yes.
Do
And
you have
I.
like a
But
go bag? Like a
yes.
little bag of your what's all in your go bag? I feel like I need to do like a
Start
go
little
through my
packs of.
type 1 diabetes bag with me. I need to like have everyone do that.
Oh,
I'm so curious.
yeah. Yeah. Maybe we can start selling them.
Yeah, yeah. So what's all in
Uh,
your bag?
uh, the little packs of Skittles.
Yep.
That I'm talking about, like a
Yeah.
Halloween.
Yeah. The
Got
little
those. Yeah.
individual. Yeah. Yeah.
The fun packs, I guess they call them.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I have my Starburst, of course. I
Of
got my
course.
sugar tablets. I do got my insulin that I bring along just in case I need to take medicine.
Yep.
That's about it.
That's your main.
And
What you
yeah,
got?
because I don't even carry around a monitor no more. I use my cell
This
phone
is your
for
phone.
everything now,
Yeah.
so I don't have to carry
And you
around
have your
the
Dexcom.
fingerprints and
So
things. Yeah, so I just go off everything on my phone and I log everything on my phone. So
yeah.
it's again technology, but yeah. So that's all it's in my little bag when we go away, really.
One question I don't think we went over in the beginning,
Hmm.
and I was curious about, are you like a lifelong racing fan, like NASCAR? Is that how you
Yes,
got into this? Okay.
yes,
When did that
yes.
all start for you? Like when you were young? Because I know we were talking offline about football,
Yeah.
obviously being a big part of your growing up, but how did racing get involved in that?
Good question. I actually don't remember how I got involved into it because my dad didn't watch it.
Right.
So I had to see it on TV at some point of time.
Yeah.
I think it would have been in my teenage years. It had to be in my teenage years back in the 90s. It would have
Okay.
had to been when I started because I liked Rusty Wallace back then.
Oh,
And
okay.
the only reason
Mm-hmm.
why I liked Rusty Wallace is because I know at that time I wasn't allowed to drink beer, um, but he had the Miller Lite card.
Yeah, the Miller Lite
So
car. I
yeah,
remember that.
yeah. So I was a bad kid and did stuff I wasn't supposed to. And that was before I found out I was diabetic.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
anyways, so
Right, right.
I think that's when I started, and I just grew and started love NASCAR,
Yeah.
IndyCar, dirt cars, anything that goes fast and makes noise and smells. I'm there.
You
Like,
like that.
yes,
When
yeah.
you go to races, do you wear anything protective for your ears? Or are you like
Well,
just full on, let's go?
no, I'll go deaf. I'll go deaf.
No, I'm not saying you have to. I know some
I
people,
matter me. I
they
want to hear the
love,
noise.
yeah, some people love racing, but they
Yeah.
still wear because they still can't handle, and I'm one of those people.
Okay.
I need to have the protective on because it just gets to be too much.
Yeah, yeah. I'm the type that I normally don't.
Yeah.
I'd rather hear the 850 horsepower come by my ears and just zoom, 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 zoom with
There you
burning
go.
rubber
Yeah.
and smell the exhaust. Oh,
That's
that
something
smells
you
so
can't
good.
recreate on iRacing.
No,
No.
and it, yeah, never gonna happen. If
No.
I start have smoke coming out
Unless
of
you
my
had unless you had like a little scent or smell machine that coordinated with the cars or
I
something.
don't think that would be a good thing. Can you imagine what
No,
somebody's room would
I
smell
know
like?
it would not be a good thing. Maybe
The
you can
fire.
do like a fraction of it or like a percentage.
I still don't think that'd be good. Yeah, the fire department outside because somebody would be smelling burnt rubber. It'd be like
Oh,
something's
I'm just
burning in
watching
that
racing
house.
online.
Yeah, from 7 to 9, don't call 911. I'm perfectly fine.
What's the most recent race you went to in real life?
That would be Dover. A
Where?
couple
Okay.
years ago, I went to
Nice.
Dover. Seen that race. And then I've been up to Pocono. And I
Nice.
actually did in-car racing around there. Yeah,
Ooh.
it's called. You can buy tickets.
Yeah.
Stock car Evo, stock car or something.
Yeah.
Where you can buy tickets. Well, a buddy of mine bought me a ticket to go around
Nice.
Pocono at 190 miles per hour,
Oh, not
sitting
me. Not
in
me.
the passenger side of the car with another guy driving, all
My
strapped in like a
gosh.
race car driver, and I got pictures of it right
I
up here.
bet. Was that a
And
bucket list for you?
yes,
Oh
yes,
gosh,
and I
yeah.
would do it again. That was a
Wow.
thrill, and you don't realize what you're missing until you go into a
Oh my
turn
god.
at 190
Oh
miles
my
per hour, and you're
god.
sucked up against the side of the wall, and you cannot move. You the G-force,
You're just
you're
against
stuck.
the chair. Yeah,
You're
you
just
can't move
stuck.
anything.
I mean, even if you tried to open up your mouth and put your tongue out, it'd probably go. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Oh my
and
god.
it's the force, man. But it was awesome. After you got out, I was just shaking,
I
going,
bet.
I want to do it again. I want to do that again, but can I drive? I want to drive. Let me drive
Oh
that
my
thing
God.
around the track.
Can you
So
imagine? I mean, and also just to be a driver where that's just kind of your normal. Like that
yeah,
is,
can you imagine that?
oh my God.
I don't know how they get on the
My husband likes
highway.
watching like IndyCar and
Okay.
Formula One.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Formula
And
One. Yep.
I'm just like, you watch some of this stuff. I am not, I can't, I'm not a thrill seeker, Robert. I'm a really big wimp. So that stuff freaks me out.
I got to live once, right?
I told you all I can do is eat a scorpion.
Yeah. When we tuning in for that? Where's it at?
I
I'm
know.
pointing
It's
at your
right
screen. That's all
there.
right.
I
There it
know.
is. There
Chad,
it
I
is.
have to eat the scorpion. I know. I was talking about with Robert because you're talking about the beans, the bean
She's gotta send
boozled.
me a message when
Yeah.
she does it.
Oh my God. Well, I love, who are you into now? Obviously, Rusty Wallace is not a top
Chris,
driver.
I am I like Christopher. Yeah, I'm having a brain fart. See, I told you I'd stutter on stream. Uh yeah, now I'm having a brain fart. Drives the 20 car. Christopher.
Oh,
That's his
the
last name.
20. Christopher Bell?
Thank you. My God, told you. Bad.
Number
Christopher
20
Bell.
Toyota.
Yep. That's my favorite driver. Won 3 races already this
Oh,
year
I
in a
see.
row.
It's a nice car.
Yeah. Yep. So that's who I follow now. Is Christopher Bell. I'm
Christopher
a
Bell.
Toyota guy. I also like Joe Gibbs because he used
Mhm.
to be the head coach of the Washington Redskins.
Oh, that's right. Oh my God, because
Right.
he owns that racing. Where
Joe Gibbs.
what Christopher Bell races under, right? Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
And Ty Gibbs is his grandson that races the Monster 54 car.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Which
Got
personally I
it.
think he stinks. But anyways,
All in the family there.
right. Yeah. So yeah, that's who that is. That is Joe
Wow.
Gibbs.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize. I did not put that together.
Well, Michael Jordan is in NASCAR now too,
Yes,
right?
I
He
saw
owns a
that.
team.
I mean, that's smart of him though.
Yeah.
He's diversified his portfolio, if you
Yes,
will.
he has. Yes, he has. Yes, he has.
Oh,
So that's who I follow.
so we have one of
Mhm.
our community members in chat who has a wheelchair. He said,
Okay.
I have similar rush of energy in my racing wheelchair, especially at speeds in excess of 16 miles per hour when I'm no more than 2 feet off the ground. That sounds like a rush. I
That's
don't
what
think
I'm
I could do
talking
that.
about.
I don't think I could do that either.
Why
Burns.
not?
No,
That's
I can't.
yes, you can.
Don't make me. My stomach dropped when you were talking about going 190 in a turn. My face got red. If we played this back, you'd see.
How fast have you ever driven your car?
Maybe 80.
Okay, that's pretty fast.
But like not for an extended period of time or into turns.
Good point, but still, it's fast.
My husband probably would be with you. Like he wants to do something like that.
Yeah,
Jump out
that's
of
awesome.
planes, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think that's for me, but
My wife's mom did that.
did she like it?
Yeah.
Did she keep her lunch in?
Yeah, at 60 years old.
Holy cow. Good for her.
Jumped out of a plane.
I'll never do it.
Okay.
Is that what's next on your list?
No.
Or are you just going to learn how to drive the car at 190 or on a turn?
I would like I in real life, yeah, I'd probably wreck it, but because I've been doing iRacing for over a decade now.
Yeah.
Over 10 years. I've been doing
It's been around that long?
Sim rate, yeah.
Wow. I guess so. That makes sense.
Adventure on my bucket list, be honest with
Yeah.
you, is to bungee jump out of an airplane.
Okay. In the car, in the airplane, do you deal with stuff with your sugars? Type 1 stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the adrenaline and all that. What does that do to you?
Spikes my sugar up.
Yeah, so you
But
have to like be actively
better sugars up than down are better.
True.
So
True.
I can deal with the uppers. I can't deal with the downers. That's when my sugar drops to about 35 is when I start talking stupid and acting stupid, and the wife will instantly know. And not what's nice about the Dexcom 7 is that she's a nurse. She's been a nurse.
Oh, nice. That's nice to have.
Yeah, and she runs on the EMT. She's an EMT for the past 20 years.
Oh,
So ever since I met her.
yeah.
So she knows all that, and she's went to nursing school and all that stuff. But the Dexcom 7 has it that you can share your
Right.
levels with other people. Well, while she's at work, she knows what my sugar is doing, and she'll know when I eat, when I don't eat, when I, so she'll send me a text, "Are you okay?" If I don't answer in 3, 4 times, 911. She don't
Yeah.
care. 911, or she'll call the cops. She has called the
Wellness
cops on me.
check.
Mhm. Yep. I'll
Oh
open
my
up the
God.
last time I opened up the door and the cop's standing there, and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, yeah, I was taking a nap. Why? What's going on?" I was fine, honestly. My sugar was fine. It was low,
Yeah.
but it was fine. My machine woke me up on my phone to
Yeah.
eat something. So I did, but then
Yeah.
I had a cop down. I'm like, "Oh my God, what happened?
I
Like,
guess
am I in
better safe
trouble or
than
something?"
sorry. They'd
I
much
get
rather
it, but
check on a living person than a dead one. Yeah?
yeah,
Yeah.
but warn me when a cop's coming. That's scary. You open the
That
door and
is
an officer's
scary.
standing there. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't
What
know
did I
what's going on. So
do?
yeah, exactly, exactly. And then the wife's like, "I was just doing a wilderness check on you." I'm like, "Oh, now you tell me. Thanks. Oh, I didn't know that."
Oh my
So,
God. So obviously we got NASCAR, football,
hmm
iRacing, flipping
hmm
homes. What are some other stuff that you do? I know you mentioned you're a grandfather. Are you pretty active with your kids, your family?
yes, yes, we
Yeah.
get our my wife. We got together. Long story short is that she had 3 kids, I have 3 kids, got together, combined families,
Blended. Yeah.
blended. Yeah. So, her daughter has a grandson and my daughter has 3 kids.
Nice.
So
Busy.
yeah. So we're yeah, constantly going to sports events and wrestling, and they're still in their younger 9, 10 age,
Yeah.
7, 9, 10, 11, but they're not in their teenager years yet, but they're getting there,
They're getting there.
of course. But so yeah, it's a lot of sports and school plays and things like that
They're
that
going
we
to
go
always
to a
remember
lot
that
of.
you were there. That's the
Mm-hmm.
best part. They're going to
Mm-hmm.
always remember you showed up.
Yep, because I tell all my grandkids when I get them, I chase them around the house, ask them if I can kick their butts. So if anything ever happens to me, they're gonna remember I kicked their butts. I don't care how
That
old you are.
grandpa of mine,
That's right.
he was always eating Skittles and kicking my butt.
Yeah, and my wife's daughter's son, his favorite candy now is Skittles.
I bet. I'm sure it's like something too, like you see grandpa is dealing with this type 1, like it's like a whole thing for them.
Yeah, well, to a thing. I keep that kind of private
You
from
do?
kids. Yes,
Okay.
I
Do they
actually
see this
do.
though? And like, do they ask about it? No?
No, they
Oh.
know I have diabetes, but they'll never see me take an insulin shot.
Oh, sure,
I don't
sure.
drink around my kids, which I don't drink hardly anyways anymore as it
Yeah,
is. Like
yeah,
last time I had a beer was probably a year ago.
yeah,
So I don't do that much anymore. I changed my life for better.
yeah.
But I don't do any of that stuff around,
The
my
kids.
grandkids. I don't know. I, I've always been that way.
Yeah, that's totally
Maybe
fair.
maybe I should start so they understand it,
Yeah,
what it is and the reasoning behind it. But I've always been the type that I want to protect my grandkids. So
sure, sure.
if I don't have to show them something that has needles,
Mhm. Oh,
uh,
needles. Yeah.
you know,
That's something for sure that kids I still as an adult do not like needles, so not
well, the
fun.
future eventually with AI, there you won't have to poke yourself with needles. You'll take the insulin,
Hopefully.
just rub it on your body, and
Yeah,
it'll just go right in your system.
hopefully.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. That would
That'd
be
be
also kind of freaky, but cool.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
You could get it in a underarm stick
Yeah, like
and be
deodorant
like, yeah. Yeah, I took my
with the
insulin.
sound effect for sure.
Yeah, and then like I could have like flowers scented or something.
We're gonna submit some sets for
Hey,
AI.
I'm always thinking about to make money.
Yeah.
I like to make
Oh
money and I
man.
like to give money. So
Yeah, yeah. You certainly do. Raised over, I think it's almost 6,000 from Freaky
I
Fast. I
can't
was looking
believe
that
that.
up. That's
And
crazy.
that's crazy because just everybody knows
This
out
was only
there
your
that
fourth year, right? This past one was your fourth year?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not.
When the iRacing community, there's millions of people that play the game,
Yeah.
but it is such a small community. Believe it or not,
Oh,
it's
I believe it.
very small.
Yeah.
It's like other games. There's a niche behind it,
Mm-hmm.
and if you
Yep.
can break through that wall, it will grow bigger. And iRacing did that over the pandemic. Is when
Yeah.
they were on Fox TV and they
Right.
had real life NASCAR drivers racing the
Doing the
game,
sim. Yep.
doing the sim on the on
Mm-hmm.
live TV because they couldn't be at the track live.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they used. And when that happened, iRacing just went kaboom. Like
Right.
it just went crazy, big. So that's where that is. So
Yeah.
just for what we raise, I'm amazed. I
Makes
really
such a
am.
big difference. It really
Yeah, and
does.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping to, our next year when people get to come out and see it, again, just look up Freaky Fast Broadcasting on any of the social media platforms, but make sure you spell it not EA, but EE. And you can find what we're talking about on YouTube. You can go back and
Yep.
watch the streams, see what it is. If you got family that likes racing or anything, they can get into iRacing and make a career out of it. There is real life people that make a career out of it that
Mm-hmm.
race for $325,000 at the end of their NASCAR
That's
season.
so crazy.
300. It was sponsored by Coca-Cola.
Wow. Wow.
So
That's
it's not
huge.
small, it's huge.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a following. So,
Yeah.
and it's all, if you go to nascar.com, the game's on there and talks about the game. So
You were smart getting into that all those years ago, huh?
I wish I would have took it farther.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
sure.
I'd be sitting in a mansion right now.
Maybe. We don't even know.
Probably
You
not.
could be right now. We don't even know it.
What, me mansion? No, this is just our lovely home that, it's not a mansion. Trust me on that.
Me
I
either.
I just finally bought a new Toyota this past year, two
Oh,
years ago. So
nice.
finally got
Nice.
around to doing that.
Yeah, getting your own nice car, yeah?
Yep, yep, yep.
Speaking
So
of younger self things,
mhm.
if there was one thing that you could say to 19-year-old, almost 20-year-old Robert having just been diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, what would you say?
You're an idiot. No, I'm joking.
That's a first.
Oh, no, I'd probably say that. No, I'm joking. No, I would if I was looking at myself at 19 years old, or man, I was so stubborn back then, though,
Yeah.
girl. I thought I knew it all, and I was very hard headed, very hard headed. I, like today, I don't even know how to talk to myself on my own.
Yeah.
Talking.
That's true.
But
It's hard.
I would, I would just tell them, be careful. Just be careful with it. Think
Mhm.
before you do.
That's just great
Listen,
advice.
listen before you
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
You take it from there. It's on you, but just listen. Don't
Mhm.
don't be hard headed and think you know it all. Listen.
Kind of like what you said in the beginning. You said, because no one else in your family had type 1. And you're like, I guess I'll take the burden.
Yep. I carried it. I'll take it from
Yeah.
everybody else if I have to. I'm perfectly fine with
Oh,
that.
Robert.
I've told my wife years ago I would be the guinea pig if they would call me up if they had a cure and somebody
Yeah.
needed to test it. I'm here. I'm
Have you
ready.
seen
I'm ready.
the islet transplantation? Yeah, that's exciting stuff, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I
Yeah.
hope it works. And I
Yeah,
hope
same.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
thank you so much, Robert. This was such a pleasure. I'm so glad we were finally able to chat.
Yes, and thank you everybody for tuning in. God bless you all, and thank you for listening to me raff and rand and whatever else.